Here we have a 2012 Lexus LS460. This one comes in Starfire Pearl on light tan leather seats. And the powertrain consists of a 4.6 liter naturally aspirated V8 made into an 8-speed sequential automatic transmission. And that puts out 357 horsepower. And as we get to the front end here, we have our daytime running lights along with our high intensity discharge headlamps, and then fog lights down there. And then down here we have 18-inch aluminum wheels. We get passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. Memory seat functions, power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support. Gonna hop in here. And pretty impressive leg room. I'm 6'3" and the seat in front of me is adjusted for someone of my size. And this is just the standard. This isn't even the L, the longer wheelbase, and I still have plenty of room. So really impressive. And then here we have the controls for the heated seats for the rear, and then we also have a power blind as well. So you can one touch open and close that. And then you have our cup holders there. And along with that, you also get your rear AC vents. And then there's a 12-volt way down there. And then have a little additional storage as well. And I was just in a S550, and it's pretty similar. Have the rear vanity mirrors. And it's just crazy that this ticket for 11 grand less at 76,000. And right now you can get them for about the same price. Both around 22,000. Big shout out to Auto Collection of Murfreesboro for letting me review this today. So for our trunk space, of course, I always forget you have to open the Lexus up from the front. But I like that it's a power lift gate here. So you just hit this button and it'll shut, but tons of space. There we go. And we'll check out the front passenger seat. And there's that front passenger seat there, there's power. And now we're gonna check out what's under the hood. And there's that naturally aspirated 4.6 liter underneath all of that. I like how that's shut pretty easily. Now top in the driver's seat. So to start out with, nice leather and wood grain steering wheel here, which is also power tilt and telescoping. And we can also heat that. And it actually still works in really good shape. And then over to the radio here, we have our navigation system. And then we have AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio. And we have an aux and a USB as well. And of course a CD drive. There's our backup camera there. And we can mess with the display, contrast, brightness. And then here we have our settings here. And then we have our climate controls. Which is going to be dual zone automatic. And then down here we have the CD drive. And this one's a Mark Levinson surround sound system. So really high quality sound performance there. These are really good systems. And down here we have that kind of matching wood grain going on throughout. But our shifter here, reverse, neutral, drive, and then we can manually shift here all the way to the 8th gear if we so please. And then we have our traction modes here, so we can put it either in power or snow mode. And then we can toggle the traction control on and off. And then here we have our heated cooled seats for the driver and front passenger. We can toggle the rear heated seats in the back. And then you can power that rear blind from up here as well. Then we have a nice center console cubby with a moving tray. I like how they did that, so we can kind of be scooted out of the way. And then we have our USB and aux input down there along with the 12 volt. And then here we have our power sunroof, which we can one touch, tilt or slide, open and close. There's a view of that back seat one more time. There's our glove compartment with owner's manuals, and I like how they did that. They really utilize the space. And up there we have a universal garage door transmitter. And then to our steering wheel, we have our volume controls. I really like how they did this. Right behind the steering wheel on the left side. And then we even have a brake hold here. Just crazy in a 2012. That's the oldest I've seen it in. Then a Bluetooth control. And then we have our trackless control here. And we can toggle our modes between AM, FM, and then satellite. Hitting the wrong button to turn that down. But over to the right side, we have the Bluetooth controls we can hang up or pick up. And then we have our gauge cluster display, which we can toggle there. And I like how easy it is to use. You just keep tapping the display button and it's really all the stuff that you need. So tire pressure, range, your average in terms of fuel mileage. And down here we have our cruise controls. Then down here we have our electronic parking brake. So that's pretty neat. And this one has just a little over 127,000 miles. There's our push button start. And finally, here's our key fob.